What's up, guys? It's your girl Ben, and I'm not gonna waste any time. Let's just get started with this video. I'm gonna show you how you can make a hollow pine cone pendant. This is called a Coulter pine cone. I know. You don't know how to make this. I will show you how to make it in the future, but if you're interested in making a hollow pine cone pendant like you see here, that's what this video is for. Just to be clear, I know I'm not going in order, but this is the most requested video, so you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna skip, and here you guys go. So the least I feel like you guys can do for me is like this video and subscribe. For every 100 subscribers we get, we're doing a giveaway until we reach 1,000. So the sooner we get 400 subscribers, the sooner we will do another giveaway. Just saying. I can just make a snowman out of this. I just realized something. So once you're done sanding the inside of this pendant, now it's time to take this on a cardboard because... Okay, so now that you cover this entire cardboard with this Trivac tape, I don't know how to say it. Anyways, place these pendants on top. I highly recommend having the thorn facing out instead of having it face like this. I don't know, I just feel like it looks better that way, but that's just me, and this is your pendant, so make this how you want. I added some holographic glitter into this resin right here. It's not UV resin, it's regular resin. Again, 50% hardener and 50% resin. I'm not gonna show you how it's done and everything, only because one, I explained it way too many times, and two, that's what my other videos are for. So if you forgot, don't worry, it's not a big deal. Just check out my other videos. Ooh, I think I put a little too much. It's okay. Once you do that, well, first I kind of, if you ever want to move around, just push down with force and just move. Gotta get rid of the air bubbles, like I said a million times already. For those who's been around, thank you, and I know you're getting sick and tired of going over this part. I mean, not going over, explaining this part over and over again, but yeah. See, once you take the time to get rid of as much as air bubbles as you possibly can with the heat gun, you can start seeing through it. Again, those are glitter in the middle. I did it on purpose. Don't worry, it's still hollow. So after you're done letting this dry overnight in a warm temperature room, again, a warm temperature room. I cannot stress this part enough. If you do not allow this to dry in a warm temperature room, you're gonna end up something like this. Look. Nasty, gooey, sticky situation that you do not want to be in. And look at me. I just put myself in this situation. Look what happens when you try to pull one out. It's all, ew, yo. See? I cannot stress this part enough. Warm temperature room. You do not want to be in a sticky situation I just now put myself into. You know what? Might as well mix it some more. Okay, I seriously can't. Alright, cut. Okay, sorry about that. I had to clean my hands. It sure took a while, but I hope you get the point. I really hope you learned from me. Anyways, once this is dried up, just simply take it out. Don't be afraid to bend the cardboard. Don't worry about reusing this. It's not going to be as good anyways. And look how easy it was. And notice how I didn't have to do that much bending? Yeah, so this is what it looks like. It's all hollowed up. Looks nice. Very nice. Time for the second one. Whoa, I like all this blue right there. Too bad it's going to be gone by the time I re-sand it. So once you're done removing both of these pendants off of this cardboard, you may notice that it's gonna have a little smudge texture from this tape. It's up to you if you want to re-sand it or not. It's completely up to you. If you don't if you don't want to re-sand it, that's fine. Just make sure you get rid of all of this with the sander, the thing I showed you earlier. Just do it like that. This is what the pendant looks like after you're done sanding the bottom part. I know it looks scratchy, messy. Oh my god, Ben, you just ruined your own pendant. No, I didn't, and you will see why with the magic of UV resin. So this is what it's going to look like after you've done getting rid of all those dust bunnies, you know? So this is the design I'm gonna put on. This, I know, looks like a donut. That's why I have this second design. I'm gonna put it in the middle to fill in the hole. This is the design I'm gonna go with. Again, if you wanna know how it's done, go check out my previous pine cone videos. Oh, yup. Oh, snap. One thing I would highly recommend you using is get clear nail polish, and make sure you put at least 2 coats of nail polish around, not around, the inside of the pendant, just so this lasts longer. You don't want the baby oil, coconut oil, whatever type of liquid you're going to be using, doesn't turn all brown and moldy just because of this pendant that's, naturally brown, and you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, just make sure you put at least 2 coats. Be patient. I don't recommend you putting too thick as well as too thin. Just right, you know? Mine is really thick. Yours don't have to be thick if you're going to use a regular pine cone, knob cone, pine cone. But if you're going to use a Coulter cone, yours needs to be thick. It needs to be thicker than my eyebrows. I cannot stress this part enough. It needs to be thick. Just draw around. Doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to go over it again and again until it is perfect. But on your first try, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, what you're seeing now is the exact size that you should put this clear plastic thing on top of the pendant. And this is the part where I feel like 80% of you guys are going to mess up on. So please pay attention very closely. Notice where all the plastic stuff is at and notice where the plastic stuff isn't at. Do not cover this entire pendant with this. You need space for the UV resin to touch the wood of the pine cone and the plastic. Pay attention. Make sure your UV light is ready, turned on, and ready to dry up because this has to be done on the spot. No breaks, no distractions, no nothing. Okay? Jokes aside, I am not trying to be a comedian or anything. I'm a artist, okay? This is the part where 80% of you guys, or honestly, a lot of you guys will mess up on your first try. It's okay. I've been there. I messed up. I know this is going to be so upsetting because all of your hard work will be for nothing. So now, please pay attention, okay? Don't watch your TV. Turn off your music. Whatever you're watching this on, do not allow any distractions, okay? Watch right now. Quick, steady, on the spot. closer to the light, the better. No joke, leave this out here for at least 30 minutes. 30 minutes, okay? Do not touch, do not mess. You can look at it all you want, but don't let any of your spit touch the pendant. Seriously, you do not want to mess up at this moment, because the whole pendant will turn out yucky lucky. Okay, once you're done once you sit it out for a while, hard part is done. So now all you gotta do is just simply do the same with the other side. All these scratches, marks, all not so good looking stuff will go away. You'll see how. I know, crazy, you can't see it anymore. That's all you gotta do, really. There's no, secret. That's literally the secret. Alright, time for another difficult part. So remember earlier when I drilled in the hole? There's a reason for that. So the syringe can go through here. This is not for body use. This is not what it looks like. This is the syringe. I'm using a thick needle. It goes through this hole, and then whenever you squeeze, look. Whenever you squeeze, wow, tell me this doesn't look nice. Looks pretty cool if you ask me. So then, pull it out. Leave the pendant standing. I know it's gonna be tough. Pull it out. Like no problem. It's gonna make a sound. You might be wondering, Ben, that is so cool. Oh my god, I can't believe you're revealing this to me. Telling the world. But here's one thing that's gonna be very, very helpful. So every single time you get coconut oil, baby oil, coconut oil, so whatever you're using, whether it's baby oil, coconut oil, or whatever, one thing I highly recommend you do is get a soap dispenser, fill this up with coconut oil, baby oil, and squeeze, 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 and guess what? This entire syringe is filled with baby oil, coconut oil. Again, it's all your choice. Don't push it in just yet. I highly recommend you going back to the hole where you started, stick it in, and then start pushing down so you don't drop any of the baby oil on your desk, the floor, so you don't have to so it saves you time on cleaning up. Looks pretty cool. I'm halfway done. I'm about to do it 2 more times. once you fill it all the way to the top, you know, it looks a bit messy right now, but this is what it looks like. I'm not gonna flip it upside down just yet because all the baby oil will be spilling out from that hole. Get yourself a scroll eye, find the hole, put it in the hole, fill it in. You want to cover the hole. Get some UV resin. Make sure everywhere is covered. Don't worry about wiping off the baby oil. And then put it over there and let it dry out. Just let it sit there. Don't worry about all the baby oil. Don't worry, you can wipe it off after you're done sealing in that hole.